Whether you're a brand new or seasoned landlord, renting out your property is never as easy as it seems. But there's a simple formula that helps you successfully rent out your home or apartment quickly and to good tenants. In this video, we're going to go through the 7 foolproof steps that make for a seamless renting experience. Let's jump right into step 1, pre-listing prep. Before you list your unit, it should be in clean, turnkey condition. If a previous tenant left the space dirty, it's best to hire a professional cleaner, the cost of which should be deducted from the security deposit. Here is a general list to follow to best prepare the unit for showings and a new tenant. Fix all safety and health hazards, such as electrical sockets that don't work, mold, pests, etc. Make sure the space is thoroughly cleaned. Ensure that all windows and doors open and close without issues. Fill and paint over holes in the walls. And replace unworking light bulbs. Step 2, take great photos. Most prospective tenants will pass over listings without photos, but beautiful, high-quality listing photos help draw attention to your unit and fill vacancies very fast, and you don't even need an expensive camera. Here are a few tips for taking rent-worthy listing photos with a camera or even a smartphone. Light is your friend. Turn on all indoor lights, let natural light in, but be sure that the sun is not directly behind the windows you're aiming toward. Shoot from doorways or corners to give your room increased depth. If using a smartphone, use apps like Snapseed or other simple photo editing apps to bring out the best in each room. Step 3, list your home or apartment. Where you live is very important. Overall, the most popular places to list are as follows: Craigslist, Zillow, Cozy, Apartments.com, Doorsteps, Move, and Realtor.com. Know that you don't need to use every single platform mentioned, but it's recommended to post on more than one. If your rental is in a rural area, you may want to utilize traditional methods of listing, such as putting it in the paper and putting up a sign. Another important factor is what's in your listing. When detailing your unit, give an honest description of the space, as well as amenities offered, the rent amount, the security deposit, whether any utilities are paid, and whether you have any preconditions such as a minimum credit score. Step 4, show the space. You can take a hands-off approach by securing the property with a lockbox and leaving applications in the unit, which may allow the viewer more flexibility. However, many landlords still choose to show the unit personally and give out applications upon request. Step 5, sort through qualified applications. Federal and state laws place strict guidelines on your tenant selection process. All landlords should review U.S. Fair Housing Codes, which we've included a link in the description below this video. Fair Housing Codes prohibits discrimination based upon race, religion, national origin, gender, age, familial status, and physical or mental disability, which includes recovering addicts and alcoholics. But anything deemed to be risky, such as insufficient income, bad credit, history of evictions, history of property damage, or other potentially faulty business-related conditions, is generally okay to factor in the tenant selection process. Be sure to check your local and state laws in case there are additional stipulations that could get you into trouble. Step 6, screen selected applicants. Even if you think your applicant has a spotless rental record, a tenant background check could present you with unwanted surprises. It's recommended to run a check every single time before signing a lease. For a limited background check, use rentprep.com for $18.95. For a thorough background check, it's recommended to try mysmartmove.com for $35. Step 7, sign a lease and collect a deposit. Your lease is a legally defensible contract and is where you should lay out every lawful ground rule about the property and tenancy. Here are a few things to think about. Do you allow pets in your residence? How long do you want the tenant to be locked into a contract? 6 months, 1 year, which is common? How much are you charging for a security deposit? Will you allow subletting? How much will you charge as a penalty for late rent? And these are only small parts of an overall lease. We'll give you a link to a thorough and free template in the description below. When signing the lease, it's standard to require tenants to pay the deposit plus first month's rent with a money order, not a typical check. This is safer for the landlord, and you won't have to worry about a bounce check. Now you know how to successfully rent out your home or your apartment. We're eForms, the biggest online database of legal documents, and we have all sorts of free legal forms to help you with your rentals. Access a free lease agreement and tons of other forms at the link below.